Hi students, Namaskaram. Now we are discussing our 31st practical problem in the chapter Testing of Hypothesis. A sample of 50 has standard deviation 10.5. Can you contradict the hypothesis that the population standard deviation is 12? Let us start the solution. A sample of 50. It is the sample size n is equal to 50. Has standard deviation 10.5. It is the sample standard deviation denoted by S. S is equal to 10.5. Can you contradict the hypothesis that the population standard deviation is 12? Population standard deviation 12. It is denoted by sigma 12. Our question is to analyze between sample standard deviation and population standard deviation. We have to test whether there is significant difference between population standard deviation and sample standard deviation. If there is no significant difference, we can say this sample is drawn from the population having standard deviation 12 and it is large sample. The sample number is more than 30. We have to test whether there is significant difference between population standard deviation and sample standard deviation of large sample. Therefore, we have to apply Z test. If the sample is small, less than 30, we have to apply chi-square test. Here it is large sample and therefore we have to apply Z test. Formulate null hypothesis. There is no significant difference between sample standard deviation and population standard deviation. It means the sample can be considered as a random sample from the population with standard deviation 12. H0. S is equal to sigma. Then alternative hypothesis. There is significant difference between sample standard deviation and population standard deviation. It means the sample cannot be considered as it is drawn from the population having standard deviation 12. H1. The sigma not is equal to S. Then find test statistic. Then find test statistic Z. Z is equal to the difference between standard deviation divided by standard error. S minus sigma divided by standard error. Standard error is equal to population standard deviation divided by square root of 2n. That is 12 divided by square root of 2 into 50, square root of 100. 12 divided by 10, 1.2. It is the standard error. Yes. Then find test statistic. Z is equal to difference between standard deviations divided by standard error. That is 10.5 minus 12 divided by 1.2. That is 1.25. The computed Z value 1.25. Test statistic 1.25. Then find the table value. It is Z test. Level of significance 5%, 0.05. Degree of freedom infinite. The table value being 1.96. Then compare the table value with the computed value. Our computed value 1.25 and table value 1.96, and we can see the computed Z value is less than table value and therefore we accept the null hypothesis. As the computed value test statistic is less than table value, it falls in the acceptance region and we accept the null hypothesis. It means there is no significant difference between population standard deviation and a sample standard deviation. That is, we can say the sample can be considered as it is drawn from the population having standard deviation 12. It is our conclusion. So thank you.